All right, we're doing it. Episode 2, guys, of the Rabid Baboon. I am your host, Andrew Moncayo. I totally forgot to say my name the last time. Like, as a as someone who does this regularly, like perform, I totally forgot to say my name, which is the dumbest thing you can possibly do. It's fantastic. I don't know. I mean, we're getting the hang of this. I'm more confident this time. I feel better. I'm way more tired, and I'm not gonna get high, because that was a mistake last time. Because I'm still drinking this tumor juice. Like, I'm gonna fucking die. But this week I'm drinking Rain Energy. I am betraying my fake bank sponsorship right now. Okay, I lost both of them. I got the grossest flavor, but I like it for some. It's jalapeno strawberry. Like, those don't mix. Those don't mix in any universe. And for some reason, it tastes pretty good. I don't know. How's everyone's week been since we I've had an eventful last week and a half. I don't know about you. Yesterday, I got my first round of the COVID vaccine, which is fantastic. My arm hurts like fuck right now because it's still processing the microchip. So hopefully it passes soon. It was fun. It wasn't that bad, It wasn't that bad. The one complaint I have is that the nurse that administered my vaccine, she said she was gonna follow me on Instagram, and she didn't. So I'm pretty upset about that. And also, I did the one thing that I hate doing. As a comic, I hate mentioning that I'm a comic, because then everyone and their fucking mother does the same exact shit, which is, "Who tell me a joke? Fuck you." How about that? Fuck you. Don't ask me to tell you a joke. Pay me. How about pay me and I'll tell you a joke. This is my philosophy on comedy. I don't give a shit. Been doing some great sets. I had a set in Big Bear, which I don't know if you've ever been to Big Bear. Don't go. It sucks. Big Bear is the most dog shit town I've ever been in. And don't feel bad, because Big Bear, it's 99% racist white people. It's hilarious. But what I realized about racist white people is that they're the best people to party with. They're so fucking fun. Like, they're so fun. They bought me so much alcohol. I didn't give a fuck at that point, I'm like, I might come here more often. It's great. There's nice snow on the ground. Also, we got a table. I totally forgot. We're back at it with a table. So now the budget of this show is $40. We're going up. We're doing this. We're going to have a marble statue back here next week. It's going to be fucking awesome. Got to wake up. I'm off like 3 hours of sleep right now. It's not good. It's not good. Because I decided to go out last night, and I have no money, which you ever go out and spend the money you don't have? That's the best. I had like $25 in my bank account. I bought like 4 drinks. And I could barely. This was free. This was because I've racked up so much 7-Eleven points on the 7-Eleven app that I just get free shit now, and it makes me feel like a piece of shit. I can't even pay for this. And I remember the guy, I bought this shit, and they still charge you for the fucking the CRV or whatever the fuck, and it's like 5 cents. And the guy like realized I didn't have 5 cents. He's like, "You're fine. Just go. Just go ahead. I'll waive the nickel for you to not feel like an asshole." I'm like, "Oh God, you're a piece of shit when you can't afford a nickel." I was gonna go to my car and grab 5 cents and give it to him, but I'm like, that's even more pathetic. Like, going to my car to grab coins to pay for a free drink. That doesn't make any sense. We're having fun. Our second camera angle today is with an iPhone, which honestly, who gives a shit? It's awesome. Like, iPhone cameras shouldn't be as good as they actually are. Like, I've taken so many nice pictures with an iPhone camera, not of myself, because no matter what, I have bad angles everywhere. The only good angle I have is when I look down and just like hide everything. I just look at me from a certain angle and I actually look like a good looking person, which is not what these are doing. It's not flattering. It's just head on. Almost knocked my shit off the table. I was gonna have my laptop, but then I realized I'm not gonna use it for anything. It was just gonna be like decoration. It's nice. It's covered in stickers of bands I like. It's fucking dope. So I mean, maybe next time I will go to my car and grab it. It's fucking dude. The problem with these is that if you haven't taken a shit yet, you're gonna these force the shit out of your body. Like I almost got fired from my job because I drank like 3 of these in the morning without shitting at home. And like I'm a substitute teacher, by the way, so I left some kids alone, which apparently is a big no-no. I didn't know that. Figured out pretty quickly. Like I went to go take a shit, and I'm a pretty fast shitter. Like I shit within like 3 minutes, and that was like to and from the bathroom. And then when I got back to the classroom, the principal was there. There was district people there, and it just happened to be the day they were doing walkarounds. Which, first of all, I'm not the teacher. Why were they even in the room? I was subbing that. We're gonna examine my substitute teacher skills of sitting there. Like what the fuck? I wasn't standing up lecturing. And that was great. I got sent home, and then I got fucked up at 11 o'clock. It was fantastic. So not a total bad day, but definitely very scary. And then the world shut down, so then I stopped going back to work. That was fun. So I did the same thing I did on the last episode where I put out a question poll. I don't know what the fuck to call it. I made you ask me questions. And this time I went for an advice. And I said ask me for advice, and you fuckers don't know how to read. You just sent me more dumb questions. Like what? How do I answer some of these? I mean, some are advice, but then some are like my opinions on things. Say whatever, same shit. But then some are. I'm just gonna read the most R-worded one. Which again is from Frankie, which hilarious. He just put, I don't want to be in love with a midget anymore. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Just stop. I don't fucking know. What do you? It's funny that like that's a fetish, you know. It's funny that that's a fetish, dude. I jokingly started watching midget porn because I thought it was funny. And then I was like, you know what? Some of these chicks are hot. It's weird. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Feel like a fucking creep. Never tell people your kinks. You know what I mean? Never do that. You're going to lose them. That being said, midgets are not my thing. Okay? It's just not my thing. I just looked it up to send to my friend to make him uncomfortable. And it did. It worked. So I'm going to read some of these questions off. And if you didn't want me to read your name, I'm going to do it anyways because you deserve it. This is from Nick, which I'm very excited. My friend Nick Flores today gets out of the Marine Corps, so we're gonna fucking party tomorrow. Me and you, buddy. And this is from him. He said, should I pee standing up or sitting down? Your preference, buddy. I don't know what to tell you, you know. See, if you're gonna piss sitting down, though, just make sure you also have to shit so it doesn't look weird. You know what I mean? So no one judges you. Which, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Pissing sitting down is nice, you know? Get to kind of just relax for a bit. You don't got to stand up with your dick in your hand, you know? I mean, unless you pee without your hands, which that's some just as good accuracy. Proud of you. But, so, I mean, I say just, fuck it. Do whatever you want. I mean, the comfort of your own home, whatever. Just piss in the shower. You can piss in your sink. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Do whatever you want. This isn't advice either. This is just my opinion. This is from Ness. What's your thoughts on the afterlife and are ghosts real? I don't fucking know. My favorite, I mean, like, I don't know what the afterlife. What do you think, Jason? Do you think the afterlife exists?
I do, actually.
Like, what's your version of the afterlife look like?
I don't necessarily think that that everybody is doing good, like there's a heaven.
Yeah.
I do believe that we can exist in another plane and I only come to that conclusion because like this exists.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like can I believe that we can exist like this again? Yeah, probably.
I fucking hope there's no heaven because I'd be so bummed out, you know? Like it's like out of I feel like hell is just looking at heaven and being like, oh, I'm not there. This sucks. You know what I mean? If heaven actually exists, which probably not, but I think there definitely is some sort of afterlife. And I don't know if ghosts I want to believe ghosts are real, but yeah, I've seen weird shit before. But I just chalked it up to undiagnosed schizophrenia. I don't fucking know what's going on up here. Like the other day in my house, I was in my backyard and someone like slammed the door inside my house and no one was home. What the I don't know what the fuck that was. So it freaked me the fuck out and it was like the middle of the afternoon. So I started walking around my house with my gun like as if my gun has like ghost bullets. It doesn't. It doesn't have ghost bullets. So there's no reason to have a gun when you think there's a ghost in your house. I started hearing like chiming noises too. I'm like, what the fuck chimes in my house? So that freaked me out. That was fun. There might be a ghost in my house. It's just fucking with me. So are ghosts real? Maybe. Who knows? And the afterlife, is it real? Maybe. Who knows? I don't fucking. Maybe you just die. Maybe we just die. Maybe this is a simulation. I hope so. You know, maybe this COVID vaccine's like the red pill in the Matrix is gonna take me out of everything. I'm just waiting for Morpheus to show up. This is another next question from Chico. What's the cure to low self-esteem? Stop caring. Stop caring about anything. Don't give a fuck. That's the best. You know what I mean? When you just stop giving a fuck about things. Like it makes life so much easier. Like when I get bored, I like to go on Tinder and fuck with people. So my favorite opening line to send to people on Tinder is just come over because it's the funniest shit to me because no one's ever gonna say yes. No, and even if they do say yes, I'm just not gonna say anything back because I'm like I don't want you to come over. If it was that easy, there's no way this is gonna end well. So I did that the other night, and this girl replied back like almost instantly, and she said something along the lines of no and fuck you, like you know something like that. And she was like, "You have the balls to ask," and I'm like, "It's a good idea. You should come over." I just kept doing it because I thought it was funny. And then you ever have someone who's not good looking call you ugly? Like she was maybe like a 6.5, and then she carried herself like she was like a 9. As in her bitchiness, you know? And I'm like, you did not earn this. You did not earn your bitchiness status. And then she said some mean shit and then unmatched me. And then I started laughing my ass off because I was super high. And it was hilarious. So the cure to low self-esteem is stop giving a fuck. That's pretty much it. Like if fucking people that are blatantly disgusting can call themselves hot, you can too. You can call yourself hot. But it's also better to self-deprecate a little bit. You know what I mean? Like when you talk shit, just talk shit about yourself a little bit. Like I did that at the van store when I was buying some shoes. I was actually buying these sick-ass fucking shoes. I don't even think anybody saw them. They're fucking burgundy. And I was buying them, and the girl, I was like, I made a joke about myself saying like I was buying a shirt that was kind of small, and I was like, it'll motivate me to lose weight or whatever. And then the girl that was selling me shoes was like, "Aw," and I was like, "Don't fucking do that! Don't do that! You're making it real. You're making me feel worse now." And then she was like, "Okay, you want to buy some laces or some shit?" And I didn't. I don't even fucking. It's the best. Just shit on yourself a little bit, and you'll feel better. All right, this is from Ed. This is also not asking for advice. This is just another. It's holding in a nut at your own wedding or taking a heated fat shit on the Big Thunder mountain ride. Is that like a which one would I rather take? I don't know. I don't want to shit in public. I've done that too much. It's not fun. Shitting, if you've never shit in public, you're not a real person, I don't think, you know. And I shit in public pretty recently. It wasn't even like a long time ago. Like I was at a bar and I was fucked up and I shit a little bit and I didn't even realize for like 15 minutes and until I realized I'm like, oh, there's something back there. I don't know what's going on. That was the best. Let's not talk about that anymore. It's bad. But I mean, holding in a nut at your own wedding, like shouldn't you? Like I don't. Do you mean my honeymoon or like I'm not nutting at my wedding? Like, do I just pull my dick out? Like, you know, as I'm reading my vows, I just pull my dick out and start jizzing. I don't. Is that how weddings work nowadays? Shit's weird. Is that like how gender reveals work? That'd be a cool gender reveal if you put like a little bit of dye, like in the tip of your penis, and then you just jerked off and you came blue or something. Like, oh, we're having a boy, awesome. But instead, we just light off bombs in brush areas and just start fires and shit, or we like shoot our grandma, whatever the fuck. Why do grandmas keep getting shot during gender? What the fuck is going on? Stupid ass fucking people. This is just going off on another tangent of gender reveals. But you know what's scarier than gender reveals? Any Arab wedding. Any Arab wedding, like in their country. Have you seen those fucking videos? They have full on belt fed machine guns and they're just shooting them off in the air during their and then eventually they lose control and like 6 people get shot. And, you know, then they go on their honeymoon and whatever. No one gives a fuck. I want to do that on my wedding. I want there to be a guy dressed up like a sheik, just standing there with an AK, just blasting that shit off in the air. Maybe it takes out one of my cousins I don't like. Who knows? I'm never getting married. Let's be real. I'm not fucking getting married. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is gonna? Okay, let's see. Well, now we got one more. No, we got 3 more. We got 2 more ones that I want to actually read. One that's just dumb. This is from Mel. It's I need help on not being a gay benchode. If you don't know what a benchode is, it's a derogatory term in India, which basically just translates to a sister fucker. And if you're ever in a convenience store where there's like an Indian guy, never say that word. He'll look at you like, what the fuck? How the fuck? First of all, how the fuck do you know that term? And second of all, who the fuck are you calling that? Like, it's not. So, I mean, you need help not being just, you know, do yoga. I don't fucking know. What do you. I keep getting dumb questions from the dumb people I know. And then we got the one from Frankie, he doesn't want to love a midget anymore. That was just funny. I know. We already addressed that earlier. And then the last question I got is from Mario, which is just DMT, yes or no. Never tried it, probably never will. You know, I don't know, maybe it sounds cool. You know, do whatever you want, I guess. When we were in Big Bear, I didn't even know this. Because I got fucked up in Big Bear. I blacked out. Apparently I tried to fuck one of the ugly locals. I don't remember that at all. And I also threw up on the way down the mountain. Don't remember that either. But I was so fucked up in Big Bear. And my friends were like, do you remember going, we went to the car and like did DMT. I'm like, was I there? Like, when did that happen? And I was like, did I do DMT and not know I did it? Like, I hope not. I hope I didn't do DMT in Big Bear and just not realize it happened because I was so fucked up. So DMT, yes or no? I don't know. I do whatever you fucking want. You could have said heroin, yes or no. It'd be the same answer. You know? Do whatever. You know, you ruin your life. I don't know. What even is DMT? I really don't even know what it is. I just know Joe Rogan talks about it all the time. And like, is it just another just random drug? I don't know what it does. You know what? I'm going to do that right. I'm going to look up what the fuck DMT even is. Because I'm ignorant when it comes to like actual drugs. Not DMV near me. So dimethyl okay, fuck that word. It's a chemical substance that occurs in many plants and animals, and which is both a derivative and a structural analog to. You know what? This doesn't answer my questions. So it's a psychedelic drug. And my friend described it to me as it's the drug that's released from your brain when you're about to die, which, cool description. You know, that's what I want when I'm taking drugs, to feel like I'm going to fucking die. Like, why would you want that? That sounds horrible. That's what happened the first time I took an edible, dude. I thought I was going to fucking die. Like, I thought I was breaking out of the Matrix. And I was talking to my friend, and I was like, dude, none of this is real, right? Like, this is all fake. And he's like, you're just high. I'm like, that's what they want you to fucking say. And I was like panicking. It was great. So, I don't want to do that drug, probably. It sounds like a bad idea. I don't know, man. Drugs are weird. I just smoke weed now. My tolerance is going up like a lot, which is, it's cool, but also sucks. You know what I mean? It's like my alcohol tolerance is too fucking high. It's way too fucking high. Which is good for some situations, but when I'm like trying to drink in public and I bought like 6 drinks and was like, God damn it, this sucks. Like, nothing is hitting me. Unless you go to a good bar, a good shitty dive bar with heavy pours. That's the fucking best. Like, I was at a bar last night and the guy gave me a pour that was, I can only describe it as like for a baby. It was the shittiest pour I've ever seen. And I went up to people basically in front of the guy that poured it. And I was like, this pour fucking sucks, right? And they're like, yeah, like this fucking sucks. It was like 2 sips. And I was like, okay, cool. This is great. I paid $7 for this. But then I did a set. I did a set at this bar. And apparently I was so funny, a guy bought me a free drink, which was dope. So I got a lot more on his tab. So I was like, fuck this. I'm getting money's worth. It was great. It was a fun time. But now I'm tired as fuck because I got 3 hours of sleep. Like, I got home super high and ate some super high person food. And like every time I smoke weed, I think it's going to put me to sleep. But it just keeps me awake to watch cartoons. Like, that's all that happens. I've never fallen asleep all high. I have, but like not because I was just tired. But I've never like smoked weed and been like, it's time for bed. No, it's always time for watching Clone Wars again. Like, it's so detrimental. And I slept till like 4 a.m. and I'm like, fuck, I gotta be up at like 6. This sucks. That was a blast. We're doing something new now. I decided to Google some fun headlines of articles. Didn't bother to read the article. I didn't want to read the article. I didn't really care. Like, who even does, like, you know what I mean? People just base their opinions off of headlines now. Like, that's it. Like, it's not even like good headlines. It's like, Joe Biden did what? And then like their decision, like, did you hear what Joe Biden did? It's like, what do you do? It's like, I don't fucking know. I just heard he did something, you know? That's how we live now as a society. We don't read shit anymore. So I made it to a segment now, so I don't give a fuck. And all of these articles, I pick and chose from the subreddit, Not the Onion, which, if you don't know what that is, it's insane articles that sound like they would be part of the satire website, The Onion, and they're fucking real. So that's like my favorite subreddit, other than like anything involving porn. So the first headline is, a man called his ex a moron by text while storming the Capitol. And then she turned him in, which is fucking hilarious. Like, how are you going to call someone a moron when you're doing the most moronic thing possible? Which is, what are you doing? Like, my favorite thing about the people that stormed the Capitol is that, like, they broadcasted their own crime. Like, that's like me live streaming, like, stabbing someone to death. You know, that doesn't make any fucking sense. If you're going to do something stupid and illegal, be as anonymous as possible. Like, what do you... Like, you should wear a mask, but they're so anti-mask, they don't want to hide their identities. Fucking dumb, dude. That's the people in the Big... I'm going back to fucking Big Bear because I loved that show, but I also hated the people. Like, they are so anti-mask up there, and they shouldn't be because they're disgusting. They're like mountain people. They're nasty. Like, how do they have a southern accent in the mountains? It's fucking weird. Like, and there's no people of color up there. It's just like a dark Italian guy, and he's racist. That's pretty much it. And they should wear masks in Big Bear because they have disgusting mouths and their teeth look gross. I don't think their town can afford a dentist, and if they can, they probably just don't go to him. They're fucking gross. All right, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Next, a lot of these article titles are like all to do with racist shit. It's funny. Okay, so the soldier in there's another one about the Capitol, I think. Oh no, this isn't about the Capitol. It's a soldier indicted for conspiring with neo-Nazi group seeks dismissal of case because grand jury was not racially diverse. Oh, baby step. Baby steps. Maybe he won't be racist anymore. What kind of racist is like we need more black people on this jury? Like what the fuck kind of what? How do you are you changing your ways finally? No, you're not. You're a fucking neo-Nazi. And I love neo-Nazis because they are the exact image that Hitler did not have. Like if Hitler came back today, like he would be so disappointed that it's all just a bunch of fat inbred people. And he's like, you're the ones I was getting rid of. What the fuck? Why? How are you subscribed to this philosophy? It doesn't make any sense. I saw a neo-Nazi one time that was also Jewish. I don't even know how you do that. How do you do that? Like that's fucking weird. That guy's hopefully going to prison. Oh, this one's great. This is about America's sweetheart, Gwyneth Paltrow. So the NHS advised against following Gwyneth Paltrow's advice to cure coronavirus with fasting and infrared sauna treatments. Her plan included a diet of kombucha, kimchi, and lots of coconut aminos. If you're taking any advice from fucking Gwyneth Paltrow, you deserve to die. Like that's 100%. She sold a candle that smelled like her pussy, okay? Who the fuck does that? She shoves rocks up her asshole. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you not realize this woman is insane? she's so crazy. And I love these people that like follow stupid advice like this because they think modern medicine is a lie. They're like, oh, it's all fake. But you're gonna drink kombucha, something you buy for $2.99 at a Whole Foods, which has 0.5% alcohol or some stupid shit in it. Kimchi. It's all just a bunch of fermented shit. What the fuck is a coconut amino? Like, I don't. Is it just coconut? Are you just gonna eat coconut? Is that it? That's how you cure COVID? We've been overlooking. That little cheat. Fucking hate Gwyneth Paltrow. She's like, I hate her the same way I hate like Gina Carano, where I'm like, I love the characters you play in movies and TV, but in real life you're a fucking wacko. And you shouldn't be, I don't know, dude. When are we going to cancel Gwyneth Paltrow just for being annoying? Oh my God, I'm starving. You ever have one of those painful, you ever been so hungry you want to throw up? Like, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Okay, next article. This one's great because it pertains to me. It's called Nerd Immunity. Wearing glasses may protect against COVID-19, study finds. Great. I'm glad I just got new glasses. And they cover my eyes more. So I mean it's basically just like wearing goggles that you need 24/7. Because if I don't wear my glasses, I can't fucking see. I like kind of hiccuped and burped and spoke at the same time. And that hurt. I don't know if... So that's good. I guess wearing glasses is a good thing for more than just not walking into walls. That's pretty fantastic. I don't even need the vaccine. I just need a better prescription. That's pretty much it. This one's wholesome. Friends adopted as babies find out they're biological sisters. How the fuck does that even happen? Like, you get separated at birth, then adopted, and then you're just like friends. Like, hey, we kind of look alike. We should probably take a blood. Oh shit, we're actually. That's fucking. That's wild. I don't even have like. I'm gonna die. I can't even make fun of this. That's just nice, you know. That's just that's just a little pickup to your day. This one's funny as fuck. Zoom meeting canceled for weather. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, isn't the whole point of being at home? Like, do you live outside? What the fuck is going on? I fucking hate Zoom. Zoom is the worst thing on the planet. Like, there's so many better FaceTiming or face chatting apps. Why did Zoom become the one that became? Why did it break out and become like the one that everyone talks about? I'm just mad. I fucking hate Zoom. That's pretty much it. It's fantastic. This one's funny as fuck too. So there's so many different types of like COVID tests. You know, they have like the nose one. You know, there's one that goes into your asshole. Do you guys know that? So, U.S. officials ask China not to subject staff to COVID-19 anal swab tests. And I don't know why. I didn't read the article, but I don't know why. I discovered today that there's an anal test. You know, I didn't realize COVID exists in your asshole. Is it like an STD now? Can you catch it through ass play? Wouldn't that suck? Like, you know what I mean? What if you're just like, you know, wearing a mask and then you're like, I'm gonna eat this girl's ass, and then you get COVID somehow, you know? Is that just me? I don't fucking know. My friend asked me why I got the vaccine. He's like, dude, why'd you get the vaccine? I'm like, so I can start fucking random bitches again. You know what I mean? Like, without a mask. He's like, you do that anyways. I'm like, yeah, you're right. This one's great. Lawmakers worry that sales tax exemption means women will buy too many tampons. Too many. How many tampons is too many tampons? Is it like that episode of Seinfeld where fucking Elaine just hoards all those sponges and shit? Like, is that too many where you have a closet full of tampons? You know? I don't understand the whole, like, debate about, like, women hygiene products. I'm just like, why is that such an issue? I don't understand the whole issue about women's just provide them. I don't know. How do we solve this? Just shut up about it. I don't fucking know. Just give people tampons, get tampons. But what is too many tampons? I don't know what too many tampons means. Like, it's not like, is it like you're gonna make like arts and crafts out of them and shit? Is there like a tampon shortage, like the toilet paper one, where it's like all manufactured, it's not actually fucking real? That's the best thing. My favorite story, actually. My favorite thing I've heard all week is the is the whole fucking Mr. Potato Head thing. About how now Mr. Potato Head is genderless. Who cares? Who gives a it's a fucking potato. Who gives a flying fuck? Like it's only people only care because it's promoting something that they're either for or against. You know, who gives a fuck about a toy that no one has anymore because it's fucking stupid? Like, when was the last time you saw a Mr. Potato Head on shelves? Actually, no, I see them all the time because no one fucking buys them. That's why, because they're dumb. They're dumb as shit. Mr. Potato Head has always been genderless, okay? You can take off his fucking head, put on a wig. If you take everything out, it's just a brown fucking lob of just the shittiest plastic that's probably gonna give you cancer. Like, it's a piece of shit product. But now that he's genderless, this was like totally a marketing move, by the way. This was totally meant to just get a rise out of the people that hate transgender shit, and then also make people that are like so far left just buy all the Mr. Potato Heads now. Because they have probably warehouses of them because no one gives a fuck about Mr. Potato Head, okay? Who fucking gives a shit? Like, these crazy fucking far-right people are so up in arms as if they changed Jesus. You know what I mean? Like they're making it seem like people are like, you know what? Jesus is now a queer, disabled person of color now. Okay, that's what he is now. That's not what they did. Even if they did that, that would be hilarious. Okay, that would be so fucking fun. I might read the Bible. You know, I'm like, where did I miss this? Where did I miss the fact that he was a disabled queer person of color? When did I? What book is that? Fun fact, though, Jesus did love prostitutes, so take that as you will. You know, he definitely loved prostitutes. I love how like modern day sex workers like to bring up the fact that like in ancient times, like prostitutes were also like nurses or some shit, as if that's, I'm like, that's not who you are though. Like that's you work at 7-Eleven and you show pictures of your pussy. You're not an ancient prostitute. All right, that's not, you didn't care for people. You're just charging $5.99. All right, that's all you're doing. I'm gonna start OnlyFans. I don't give a shit anymore. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be me eating spaghetti. You know, it's gonna be me eating spaghetti and then like stomping on stuff with my feet. But I'm gonna put a picture of like a girl so like people actually buy it. You know? It's just dumb. I don't know. It's just dumb to get mad about Mr. Potato Head. That's what I'm pretty much going for now. I'm gonna make a toy. I'm gonna start a toy line of just things that piss people off. Like it's just gonna be the worst shit. And I'm trying to think of examples. I'm gonna have like a little action figure of like Adolf Hitler with like karate chop action. And he rides on a dinosaur, just like the dumbest shit. But then I'm gonna have trans Jesus because that seems awesome. What if that was the second coming? Like, what if Jesus came back as like this fucking hot chick? Like, do you think the conservatives that love Christianity would like turn against him? That's probably true. We love Jesus, but only white American Jesus. You know, only white American. Jesus did not look that way. I'm sorry. Jesus did not look the way as he does on like candles you find at Mexican fucking restaurants. It's not how he looked. He looked like a fucking, just a guy that lives in the desert. That's exactly what he looked like. It's fucking absurd, dude. Is there fucking plugs on the ceiling? Yeah. You have outlets on this. That's fucking rad.
Yeah, man. Right there's behind you.
Oh shit. I'm just perplexed right now. That's fucking, this is what I need in my house now. I need stupid shit. I want like 3 ceiling fans in the same room. And then like my phone charger just plugs into my ceiling. That'd be fucking rad. Like I need an unnecessary amount of dumb shit in my house, which I already have. Like I've already mentioned, I bought a spear for no reason, which honestly might become like a prop in this studio. Like I want to find a place to hang it up. Like I might buy a baboon mask and then shove the spear through it. And that'll be the prop. That's a pretty good prop. I don't know. What else? Other props can we have that get the point across? I don't know what the point is either, by the way. I don't know what the point is supposed to be. More stupid shit. More stupid shit. Like this recording, just more stupid shit. Just keep spouting stupid shit. As long as someone listens, it's not that stupid, you know? Read that in a book once, I think. I need to read more. I got so many books, like for Christmas. And the people that buy me the books know full well I don't fucking read. Like, I don't read. Like, I haven't read a book for like a couple years. And the last time I read a book, I skimmed through it because I had to for fucking school. And I hated it. I hated every second of it because anytime you read a book that isn't for just pure enjoyment, like when you have to read books for education, it fucking sucks. Like I had to watch movies for my college degree. And even that, watching a fucking movie because it was for education, I didn't want to do it. That's how much I hate having to do shit for education. It's the worst. And there were movies I liked too. To like watch Star Wars. I'm like, God damn, now I gotta take notes on fucking A New Hope, really? I know this movie already front to back. I don't want to do this. So I did it. I just did it all from memory. And I got a B in that class. That's the best. I need to start putting my degree to work. It's not working. I didn't even have to get a degree. Where I'm at in life right now, I could have achieved through not doing anything college related. But now I need to actually put that shit to use. I should go back and get my master's. I'm debating on doing it. Mainly because my friend's gonna be going to the same school and I just want to go fuck around with them. That's pretty much the only reason why I want to go back to school. To get another degree, I'm like, yeah, but also I partied a bunch. That was pretty fucking rad. I don't even know if it's cool to party when you're getting your master's. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be 25 with like a bunch of 19-year-olds. It's like, this feels weird. This doesn't feel cool. Like I'm gonna be too old to be like college partying. Which is, you know, you have to be like between the ages of 21 and 18 for it to be cool. Like now it's just me fueling my alcoholism around people that are too young. Like I don't want to be the guy that has to bring the alcohol, you know? That's like just the do you remember that guy? He was fucking weird, okay? He was fucking weird. The guy that brought the alcohol, all right? The only way to actually get alcohol and have it not be weird is to ask your older sibling and badger them until they do it. Because they're just like, I'm not doing that shit. And then they finally do. And you're like, thanks, that's dope. But then when the guy shows up, you're like, this is fucking weird. This guy's like 28. We're all, 18, 19. This is fucking weird as shit. I accidentally showed up to a high school party one time when I was like 21. I didn't know until it became obvious. Because there's a lot of Instagram pages I used to follow that just posted parties. They're like, fuck it, let's hit a party. So I'd go to parties with my friends randomly. And one was like down the street. So we're like, yeah, let's go. We got there with a case of beer and we started drinking. And then we're looking around. I'm like, does something feel off? And I realized no one else has a drink in their hand. And I'm like, okay, everyone here looks like they might be 16. And I was right. And then we left pretty fast. Like, we got the fuck out of there. Because, like, some kids also started fighting. Which is cool, you know what I mean? To be underage at a party with no alcohol and just start fighting. And then as a joke, because I'm this petty, I thought it was hilarious. I was with my friend on my dude. Should I just call the cops to ruin this party for these kids? And I did, and it was hilarious. And then we went to an adult party, and then we got back home, and we're like, should we check to see if that party's still going? Dead silence. And it was fucking hilarious. I'm proud of that moment. It was a good fuck you moment to some dumbass kids who shouldn't be partying. You know what I mean? Who should not be partying. Wait, I love that. You ever go to some like high school with somebody who partied way too much and they're sober at like 20? I'm like, how did you fuck up to get sober at 20? Like, that's fucking crazy. What did you do? What did you do in high school that you're sober? You're going through 12 steps before you can legally drink. That's fucking insane, dude. Then they have a kid. Like, what the fuck? You're sober. Like, how are you 50? Like right now? How are you so old and your life just started? I don't know, man. This is why I don't want to have kids, because I know they're going to be, I'm going to be way too lenient. I'm going to be way too lenient, and I'm going to be like, how much am I supposed to tell my kid not to smoke weed when I'm like doing it in front of him? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this is bad for you, but it makes everything better. It's like, you ever feel upset and you have a bad day? Yeah, this cures all that, but never do it in your life. As I'm drinking whiskey too, I'm like, this is bad for you too, but it's the best. I need to buy a new bottle of whiskey, but I'm fucking broke right now because I had to cancel my goddamn card because someone in fucking British Columbia couldn't wait to get their Tim Hortons. You know how fucking annoying that is? That someone in another country steals your card to buy fucking poutine. Like, what the fuck, dude? You couldn't afford poutine yourself? Son of a bitch. And so now I'm waiting, and it's taking fucking forever to get my card, so I'm super broke right now. I got like $4, and I had $8, and then I bought this. I had $25, but I spent $14 on drinks last night. Because I didn't, whatever. This is fun. This is a fun fucking time. I'm glad this is great. I love doing this shit. I love I love being the absolute center of attention. Like, you gotta lean sometimes into the narcissism because you're just like, it feels nice. Like, I got that boost last night when people were fucking cheering for me. You know how fun that is? I think it's why comedians and sex workers work so well together, because we're all a bunch of whores out for money, like just the easiest way possible, Like, I'm a bigger whore than most prostitutes. It's crazy because I need the attention. I need it in my life. If I don't get it, I'm fucking upset about it. I don't know. I feel bad. This is fun. I'm glad. I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna keep this fucking show going. And I'm glad. I've been getting pretty good reviews from my friends saying the best review I got was it's very listenable. I'm like, cool. It's very listenable, which is all you need, really. Just all you fucking need. Another great review I got is from my friend. He put banging edibles at 10 a.m. You're just built different, which is true. I guess I'm just built fucking different, and it's not in a good way, Like, I'm built like one of those people that can like eat glass. It's not cool, but it's also kind of cool. But you kind of just feel bad for that guy that's eating glass with no repercussions, by the way. Just no. I don't understand that shit. I saw a girl eat plaster one time. Like a fucking like a fucking like a ball of drywall or whatever the fuck it was. And they're built different too. But I'm built different, where I drink 3 bangs and take a 10 milligram edible and drive an hour home, and it felt like a day. Like, dude, last time I took the edible, I made legitimate life decisions on that drive home, where I'm like, you don't need this negativity. Like, shit, I swear to God, I don't talk to some people anymore because of that drive home when I was high. That's how good that little piece of dark chocolate was. All right. Made me feel great. And then I took a nap and it was fantastic. It was one of the best nights I've ever had. It was fucking great. Oh, this is fun. Hopefully we can do this. Because right now I think it's like it's gonna like it's gonna be scheduled. Should we go for another Wednesday drop, or we can drop it on Monday? It's Friday right now, by the way, so
we'll do Monday.
We do Monday. I think a Monday release is perfect. Start off your day with me yelling in your ear. Start off your week. If you want to feel a little upbeat, you can hear about how shitty my life is. And then you're like, oh, today's going to be good. At least it's not as bad as Andrew Moncayo, the host of the Rabid Baboon. He's not. I'm setting the standard low, okay? So yeah, this will probably come out on Monday. That's a good release day. And hopefully we can do this weekly, build up an audience. People can hear me talk more often that aren't just my friends because I told them to. I'm like, you're getting a sneak preview. And I'm like, I sent it to like 18 people. With great feedback. Thank you guys so much. So it's funtastic. That's a stupid word. And before I get off on a tangent on how stupid that word is, I think we're going to wrap. Because we've been going for already a pretty long time. And some of the feedback I got was keep it a little bit shorter. And I don't know how to do that. I like to ramble. I like to say stupid shit sometimes. And this is my outlet, all right? This is going to be found in like a couple of years, like next to my suicide note. And they're like, we never saw the signs. Yeah, you did. The last episode got 50 views. 50 of you saw the signs, okay? You didn't say anything. All right. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're going to come back next week with hopefully my baboon mask, which I'm not going to wear because it's going to fucking suck. But we're going to have some nice backdrops, hopefully a cover for this white table. But yeah, this was fantastic. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share it around to your friends. Send it to your mom. I don't give a shit. Send it to your grandma if you still got one. They need company. You're not there for them. You suck. You're a bad grandparent. Grandkid. Sorry. You're a bad grandkid. And then I'll be their new grandkid. And they'll love me more than you. Hopefully. And that's where we should end. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Keep me going. And I'll see y'all next week.